It's very easy to say that you want to welcome females at your work, but providing the environment to encourage them is really something, a different ballgame. Equity का मतलब ये होता है कि whatever is fair to you does not mean is fair with me. When we are hiring people with different genders, the concept they can bring to table, you and I cannot. It's very easy कि आप किसी को देखें और कहें somebody is not here at work at sharp 10. Somebody is coming at 11 because he needs to take care of some certain domestic jobs. अगर आप घर से satisfied नहीं हैं तो आप बाहर कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते, right?
औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, हसन रज़ा आज एक दफ़ा फिर आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर है। दोस्तों जैसे कि आपको पता है कि शेयरिंग ऑफ प्रोफेशनल विजडम हमारा एक प्रोग्राम है। इसका मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है कि हम जो है आपकी ज़िंदगी में वैल्यू ऐड कर सकें। दोस्तों आज बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक पे हम डिस्कशन करने जा रहे हैं और ये टॉपिक है डाइवर्सिटी एंड इंक्लूजन। दोस्तों बहुत सारे लोग ये सोचते हैं कि यार हमें जॉब्स जो हैं वो क्यों नहीं मिलती, व्हाट आर द मेन रीज़न। और जॉब जो मिलती हैं पर्टिकुलरली मेरी वो बहनें ख़वातीन जब वो अप्लाई करती हैं किसी भी इदारे में तो उनको लगता है कि शायद हमारा कोटा जो है वो कम है और हमारे लिए इन्वायरमेंट सेफ़ नहीं है। इस इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक पे बात करने के लिए हमने दावत दी है अफशीन इफ्तिखार को। अफशीन इफ्तिखार इज़ करंटली वर्किंग एज ए हेड ऑफ एचआर एट स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान। आइए मिलते हैं अफशीन इफ्तिखार से। थैंक यू वेरी मच अफशीन इफ्तिखार फॉर जॉइनिंग अस टुडे एंड आई एम सुपर एक्साइटेड। वेलकम ऑन बोर्ड।
Thank you so much Hassan for having me with you.
ग्रेट वंडरफुल। अच्छा अफशीन हम टॉपिक पे तो ज़रूर डिस्कशन करेंगे, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग और यूनिक टॉपिक है आज हमारा, लेकिन हम बात करेंगे आपकी सक्सेस स्टोरी। HR माशाल्लाह 15 से 17 साल का एक्सपीरियंस, यू वर्किंग एज ए हेड ऑफ HR एट स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान, बहुत बड़ा इदारा। क्या सोचा था ये HR में आना जो था वो बाय चांस था या बाय चॉइस था?
It's a long journey, though it feels like a blink of eye में सारा टाइम गुजर गया. But if I tell you my story, first of all, I don't call it success because success really something comes with uttermost satisfaction, and I feel like that I am close to it, but not 100%. So I'm struggling. I always say that. And in terms of HR field and its decision, I'm so happy and so proud of my decision that it was my own decision. It was not by luck, it's by choice. So जब मैंने BCS start किया, that was my dad's choice. So जब मैं BCS करी थी, I realized that I'm not good with machines, though I was doing it pretty well. I mean, it was 3 out of 4 CGPA and everything. It was going well, and then I thought, like my dad, I wanted to be a self-made person. So just to impress him, I started working at Softex Systems as quality assurance engineer, taking advantage of my IT degree. By the way, he was very right in terms of IT degree choice because that's the present and that's the future. But I was not very 100% with that. So I thought okay, give it a try, it's a good field. So I did that and I started working as quality assurance engineer. But while working on this area and when I exposed myself to corporate sector, I met different people, I realized that I'm good with people rather machines. So I talked to my dad, I convinced him that I want to go to in HR field and I want to pursue my degree in HR. Very luckily, I got admission in MBA and then I started pursuing MBA while working my quality assurance engineering job. So when I completed my MBA, I started working as HR, starting with internship, of course. So by this time, as a glimpse of, if I share with you, I have worked with very good brands like Systems, Huawei, ITS, AOS, and now working with Stewart, Pakistan. It was a very good experience. I'm so proud of my decisions. By the way, just to share with you that I feel that everybody should take their decisions at their own. Agreed. Male, female. Because when you take your own decisions, you do not regret in your life. You learn from it, you take experience, you gain out of something. So I think it was a very good experience that I chose HR field.
Great, wonderful. And आई थिंक माशाल्लाह यू आर वेरी सक्सेसफुल, और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैंने, क्योंकि आई एम कीपिंग टच विद यू एंड आई एम ऑल्सो फॉलोइंग यू ऑन सोशल मीडिया एंड लिंक्डइन, सो मैं खुद देखता हूँ कि माशाल्लाह यू आर डूइंग वंडर्स, और स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान आज माशाल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह ताला के फजल करम से एक बहुत बड़ा नाम बन गया, और आपके बड़ी कंट्रीब्यूशन है। आगे जाके हम स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान की भी बात करेंगे कि कैसे इस इदारे को आपने कामयाब किया। अब ज़रा हम टॉपिक पे डिस्कशन करते हैं, जो डाइवर्सिटी और इंक्लूजन जो है। सबसे पहले तो हमारे जो फॉलोअर्स हैं, जो कि अभी हमें लिंक्डइन पे, यूट्यूब पे और फेसबुक पे देख रहे हैं, वो जानना चाहेंगे कि डाइवर्सिटी और इंक्लूजन होती क्या है ये टर्म?
Okay. This topic is very close to my heart, and that is the reason that I became the part of Diversity and Inclusion Committee at my own organization. And 2 years back, I started understanding this topic in depth, और मैंने HR metrics से diversity and inclusion की certification भी की. और then I started learning that it's very easy to say that you want to welcome females at your work, but providing the environment to encourage them is really something, a different ball game. So उस लिहाज से मुझे आइडिया हुआ कि अच्छा, first of all I need to learn it, then I need to educate my people on it. First of all, diversity is about bringing different people with different experience, different backgrounds, because that produce exceptionally different outcomes, and that's what you can gain only when you understand the concept. And then you provide the inclusive environment to support the diversity concept. So diversity is about encouraging different backgrounds, experiences, and equity is really attached to it. And equity का मतलब ये होता है कि whatever is fair to you does not mean is fair with me.
Yeah.
So we need to do fairness with all the employees, all the people you work with, in different concept. जो आपके लिए fair है वो आपके साथ हो, जो मेरे लिए fair है वो मेरे साथ हो, right? And then inclusive. So inclusive environment means you provide all those opportunities to, you create that environment that encourage diverse people on your workplace. So I think this is the whole concept.
Great, wonderful. और बल्कि इसी बात को आपको कंटिन्यू करते हुए, one of our friend that was working as a HR professional, तो मैंने उनसे थोड़े दिन पहले पूछा कि आप क्या आजकल कर रहे हो। उन्होंने कहा जी मैं एक बहुत बड़े इदारे के साथ एज ए डायरेक्टर डाइवर्सिटी इंक्लूजन ज्वाइन कर रही हूँ। तो आप माशाल्लाह ये मतलब जैसे हम चीफ हैप्पीनेस ऑफिसर एक डेजिग्नेशन सुना करते, तो अब डायरेक्टर इंक्लूजन और डाइवर्सिटी ये भी मतलब जो है वो स्टार्ट हो गया। आई मीन इट्स ग्रेट। सो मैं ये जानना चाहूँगा अफशीन आपसे कि ये क्यों ज़रूरी होता है किसी भी इदारे में। आई मीन चीज़ें तो चल ही रही होती हैं ना, लेकिन वाई इट इज़ सो इम्पॉर्टेंट कि हम इसको जो है इम्प्लीमेंट करें।
उसकी वजह यह है हसन कि इफ़ वी बोथ have same background, both have similar degree, and both have the same school of thoughts, we cannot produce exceptional results at all. I mean, you can go to any forum, Glassdoor, Monster.com, you can go to any survey, local, international, and you will get to know that once you have diverse workforce around you, when you have people with different school of thoughts, with different viewpoints, with different experiences, you have many options on table to explore for any reason. I mean, you are going to explore any business, you are facing any problem or anything else. You have different solutions on table because you have different people around you. And once you have those people around you and you encourage them to be their 100%, so you see that there are so many good outputs. So ये जो है आपके business के लिए ज़रूरी है, आपके work environment के लिए ज़रूरी है. In today's era, when we are working at work with different 3 generations. My president is of my dad's age, then my generation, and then my next generation, right? So all 3 generations are working together in one group. They are working on one problem. So you cannot expect same kind of outcome from anyone. But it's very easy to say that we encourage diversity and we encourage women at work, let's say. Because हम as a local community, females की hiring को diversity समझते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
Yes, that is a very strong part of it, but that is just one part of it. Understanding that gender discrimination ना हो, sex discrimination ना हो, and then you understand that what is the importance of privacy. Yeah. You have your personal life, you have your nationality, region, you have your age, you have your mental and physical maybe disabilities. So I should respect that, and you should respect my challenges, whatever I'm going through in my life, right? So that's diversity. That is a huge concept. इसमें खाली ये नहीं होता कि आप फीमेल्स को और हायरिंग कर लें, बट लेट मी टेल यू, इफ़ यू आर ओनली फोकस्ड ऑन डाइवर्सिटी and you are not providing the environment, the inclusive environment that is required to support the diversity, itna fall back karega that you cannot even imagine.
Agreed.
So inclusive environment is more important than hiring females. Because when I talk about diversity and inclusion at Stewart, Pakistan, so when we hire female, we make sure that we are providing them infrastructurally and opportunity wise all the platforms there they can grow. And when we are hiring people with different genders, all three genders, and when we encouraging people with different disabilities, so we provide them the environment in which they feel they are safe. They are safe, they are being heard, they can speak, and they can bring their voice on the table. Then you are, in true sense, respecting diversity.
You're particularly talking about, transgenders. Are you hiring transgenders as well?
We are so open to it. There is no, because they have equal rights. See, that's the beauty of diversity. The concept they can bring to table, you and I cannot. People with different preferences, people with different genders, and people with different ideologies, school of thoughts, they can bring so much beauty to your organization you cannot even imagine. But you have to be very open with that. Open-minded does not mean that you have to forget about your ethical grounds. You don't need to leave your values. You don't need to leave your social limitations. That will stay there. You respect them equally. But you are making people feel safe with their own differences.
बिल्कुल. अच्छा, आप ये हेड भी कर रही हैं डाइवर्सिटी कमेटी को, और यहाँ पे बड़े हमारे जो एम्प्लॉयज़ हैं ना, बहुत सारी जगहों पर बड़े फ़नकार होते हैं, बड़ी बड़ी कंप्लेंट्स आती हैं, और मैडम ये आपने क्या रख लिया है, देखें उसको ये है, उसको ये है, ये प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. तो कैसे आप इन कंप्लेंट्स को हैंडल करती हैं? मैं
वैसे उसको हैंडल करती हूँ हसन, जैसे मैं अपने टैटूज़ को करती हूँ. आई लव वेयरिंग टैटूज़, राइट? आई एम स्टिल वेयरिंग इट. सो that's how, leading by example, I let people know that I am the one who follow all the religious obligations, and simultaneously I am the one who like to be colorful, right? So that doesn't mean that I don't respect you. I am a good person, you can try. I am a good professional. It does not impact my work at all. So that's how you make people realize कि कुछ नहीं होता, डिफरेंट चीज़ों को ट्राई करना चाहिए, लोगों को मार्जिन्स देने चाहिए. पीपल हैव देयर ओन चैलेंजेस. येस्टरडे वी वर सेलिब्रेटिंग वन ऑफ आवर एम्प्लॉयज़ बर्थडे एट वर्क, एंड आई शेयर्ड विद द एंटायर ग्रुप कि हमारे जो एम्प्लॉई हैं जिनकी हम बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, हु इज़ हार्डली 24, उनके वालिद की आप कह लें बहुत जल्दी उनके, ही वॉज़ वेरी यंग व्हेन हिज फादर डाइड, जिसकी वजह से उनके बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ पड़ गई. एंड एवरी डे, ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे ही गेट्स लेट टू वर्क बिकॉज उसकी अम्मी का ट्रीटमेंट है, या उसके छोटे बहन भाइयों की पढ़ाई है, उनकी अपनी एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली है एट वेरी यंग एज. सो आई शेयर्ड हिज सक्सेस स्टोरी दैट इट्स वेरी ईजी कि आप किसी को देखें और कहें somebody is not here at work at sharp 10. Somebody is coming at 11 because he needs to take care of some certain domestic jobs, right? And that's very much required to, अगर आप घर से satisfied नहीं हैं तो आप बाहर कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते, right? So, but if that nobody is watching that person is giving company extended 2 hours just to compensate. So that's the space everybody needs. Wonderful. And we should respect.
Agreed, wonderful, rightly said. अब ज़रा हम बात कर लेते हैं स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान की. अफशीन, आई मीन यू आर डूइंग अमेजिंग जॉब माशाल्लाह. काफ़ी ग्रोथ भी कर ली स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान ने, और बड़ा नाम भी बन गया. हालांकि 128 साल पुरानी कंपनी है पाकिस्तान में, तो वॉन्डर्स करें, बहुत ज़बरदस्त काम जो इन्होंने किया. तो क्या मतलब जादू की छड़ी थी जो एकदम इसको एक ब्रांड बना दिया पाकिस्तान में?
जादू की छड़ी है हमारे लोग. इट्स वंडरफुल, पीपल मेड श्योर दैट ऑन एवरी डे दे आर प्रोड्यूसिंग क्वालिटी. So I and all the leadership team and the environment, they encourage people to laugh at work, to be safe at work, to be comfortable at work. They are allowed to bring their children at work. So whatever brings peace to their work, they can do that, just to make sure. We have relaxed work, that attire policy. They have flexible hours. So whatever we can do in terms of giving them market competitive salary, all the perks, the environment, good laughs at work, all the employee engagement activities, all the training and development needs. So whatever we can do in terms of our own capacity, we do that, but we cannot do it in silo. It's all because of our people. They make sure that regardless of work from home challenges, regardless of pandemic, their personal challenges, they are producing quality which made Stewart Pakistan a brand. Stewart Title is 128 years old organization dealing with real estate business. But in Stewart Pakistan, it is known as IT company. So we are like 500 employees company in Stewart Pakistan. Before pandemic, it's really a good thing to share with you that it was like 165 employees company. Only in 1 year time frame or 1.5 year time frame, we have become from 165 to 500 employees company.
कैसे की वो 500 employees?
All because of the quality, I would say. Because if you're not delivering quality, so see, I always mention that, I mentioned in my last session with you that references only work till the door, right?
Agreed.
Once you are in the business, in the game, you have to produce. So I'm sure all those 500 people are producing. That's why Stewart Pakistan has its name.
Amazing, wonderful, what an inspirational story. Afsheen, अब ज़रा हम बात करेंगे fresh graduates, the people are following us on LinkedIn, YouTube and Facebook, कासिम मलेशिया फाउंडेशन के पेज पे. आप क्या समझती हैं कि जो यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हैं, जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स आ रहे हैं मार्केट में, वो प्रिपेयर हैं, काम करने के लिए तैयार हैं?
Big alas, I'm so afraid to mention that they are not. We were not. My generation was not prepared. This generation, my next generation at least, has opportunities that they can be prepared. They have opportunities in terms of from two perspectives. Number one, their universities are investing in their development before they come to corporate sector. Secondly, corporate sector is ready to help them out. People like you, myself, Harun, I know many people who are continuously making sure that they go to different universities and deliver lectures so they are prepared once they step into corporate sector. It's all depends that who is ready to take that opportunity. So unfortunately, students, most of the students, not 100%, students are not ready, because they feel like once we'll step into corporate sector, we'll learn everything. So people like you and I are here to make them, to help them, to support them, to make them succeed, right? But we cannot do it in silo, as I mentioned, कि ताली हमेशा दो हाथ से बजती है. So important is that they understand they need to be ready for that. So if they want to be ready for that, my sincere advice to them is that take it serious. Do your homework. Don't take it on your nerves. Don't try to be superhero from the day first. You cannot be. I am not, you are not. But at least try to be ready to a greater extent. For example, you should know that you need to work with different people. So learn that what is the team building concept. You should come with positive mindset, because there will be many things जो आपको अच्छी नहीं लगेंगी and you will feel frustrated, right? You may need to stretch yourself in your off or non-productive hours. So be okay with that. कि हमें थोड़ी सी दिन और रात लगाने पड़ेंगे, बिकॉज थोड़ा सा इनिशियल टाइम फ्रेम में, इवन नाउ, इवन 15-17 years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस आप और मैं कितना स्ट्रेच कर रहे हैं, एंड दैट इज़ ओके. Let me discuss a very beautiful concept of my life here, because that is directly connected with that. When you do not enjoy your work, then you feel pressured, then you feel stressed out. So my very sincere advice to my people who are listening to us is enjoy whatever you do. That's why I shared that I was a BCS degree holder. I was an IT graduate when I thought that I should pursue my degree in MBA, because I knew that I would enjoy it more, right? So today when people are struggling with work-life balance, there is no work-life balance struggle. Your work is your life is your work. That if that is one thing and you are enjoying both sides of it, you are automatically fresh. So please make sure that whatever you do, you enjoy it, and do not try to take layer out of it, because if your daily job is your layer, you are growing yourself. आप फिज़िकली भी हेल्दी रहेंगे, आप मेंटली भी हेल्दी रहेंगे. बट अगर आप इसको बर्डन समझेंगे तो ऑफ कोर्स आपको अपना काम भी बर्डन लगेगा, आपको अपने बच्चे संभालना भी बर्डन लगेंगे, अपनी डोमेस्टिक जॉब भी बर्डन लगेगी. बट अगर आप दोनों एंजॉय करेंगे तो आप खुद भी फ्रेश रहेंगे.
Agreed. Rightly said. Afsheen, any final word about Qasim Ali Shah Foundation? Please go ahead.
First of all, I'm so thankful to Qasim Ali Shah Foundation and sir and you that you gave me opportunity to discuss a very important topic on this platform. By the way, Qasim Ali Shah's foundation office is very beautiful. I really liked it, and that's what I mentioned to Qasim sir too. And it is really adding value to our community. When Qasim Ali Shah videos, everything else was working on YouTube and everything, so I was really thinking that it should be going in a proper, foundation kind of thing. But now when it is working as a foundation and giving education to fresh graduates, allowing seasoned professional to work and discuss their experiences, educate people on it, I think they are doing an awesome job in terms of educating our fresh graduates, particularly because that's the struggle. So I'm so thankful to Qasim Ali Shah Foundation for doing an awesome job.
And again, thanks to you. I mean, you were amazing and superb in the whole session. I really enjoyed the whole discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. आप लोगों का भी शुक्रिया आज के एपिसोड देखने का। अफशीन इफ्तिखार जो कि हेड ऑफ HR थी स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान की, वो हमारे साथ थी। उन्होंने बताया कि डाइवर्सिटी और इंक्लूजन क्या होता है, किस तरह से हम ये समझते थे कि सिर्फ ख़वातीन को रखना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में उसी को डाइवर्सिटी कहते हैं, ऐसा नहीं था। उन्होंने हमें ये भी बताया कि डिफरेंट जो जेंडर्स हैं उनको वो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ दे रही हैं स्टीवर्ट पाकिस्तान में, और पाकिस्तान में अब इन्वायरमेंट हालात चेंज होना शुरू हो गए हैं, अच्छी अच्छी कंपनीज़ आ रही हैं और बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ जो हैं वो मार्केट में ओपन हो रही हैं। दोस्तों, अपना फीडबैक हमसे ज़रूर शेयर करें ताकि हम इम्प्रूव कर सकें। दुआओं में याद रखिएगा। टेक केयर। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।